Does work or business has to be a struggle? In this video, I am going to share with you a conversation I had yesterday with a group of top executives that I was coaching yesterday. And we had this deep conversation about struggle working business. And that is what I'm going to talk to you in this video. Before that, I am introducing myself. If you don't know who I am Aude de Vater, and I'm a French business and life coach. I'm also a healer and a therapist, and I help you expand your business and align your lifestyle to your soul. And I have been helping hundreds of people on the French side for more than 10 years now. And I also wrote a book that is not available in English, but it's available in French on Amazon, which is The Power of Emotions: How to Lead Your Life, How to Make Decisions, How to grandir en confiance, to increase your confidence, and to develop your inner freedom, liberté, intérieure. And besides that, I also have 4 children. And so that's it for my introduction. So just before I start, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. As I just said, I am a French coach and I'm going to expand my business to English, so there will be more and more videos in English. So subscribe, like, please share, and if you have any comments, I would be really happy to read you. So let's come back to the basics, the source of what work is. And just before filming this video, I just looked around on internet and I asked myself, what does work mean? What is the etymology, the root in the word itself? What does it mean? And in French, work is travail. And work comes from a Latin word that is a torture instrument, which means that travail, to work, it means suffering. And I looked for English words too. I look up what is work, and work comes from a Greek word that means action, something done. Okay, and so what I want to tell you is that for centuries, we have integrated in our ways of thinking that work, which is in English, whether it's in English or in French, that work is hard, struggle, consistent effort. And I also looked up at the word business. And business in Old English means care, occupation, being careful, attentive, and persistent in doing something, which is a little better, and I will explain a little bit more. So this is okay. I mean, this can be, we can look at work with very different ways. It's okay if you want to see work being a struggle, but it's also okay to find another way so that you don't struggle that much. It depends on what you choose. I repeat this, it depends on what you want to choose to believe, which can be true for you, okay, in your reality. But if you're listening to this video, it's maybe that you're asking yourself that maybe there is another way of working and doing business that is maybe more, well, less struggle, less hard. So I myself have been trying to turn things around and try to see if there was also another path, because me too, I have been in this, like you, this energy of work being a struggle, okay? Nothing new here. So here's the thing. I will invite you to go deeper with me and ask yourself more questions about work and business and see where we can go with this. So working, as we were taught for centuries now, is not only to earn a living, because that is what we think automatically. What is work? What does it mean? What is it for? Well, to earn money at the end of each month, to earn a living, okay? But that's the result. That's the consequence. But it isn't the root of working. And that's what I'm going to invite you to think and change perspective. So why are we working? Well, we're working to serve and to help. That's the root. Okay? Earning a living is a consequence, is the result. But if you think about it a little more, in a more deeper and profound way, hey, yeah, if I'm working, it's to offer others, people, clients, the world, my services, my skills, my way of being, what I'm capable of doing, what I understand of life, and that I can offer in my own way, that can make a difference, that can contribute to help a group of people, lots of people, a little bit, who cares? But at the root of working, it's at first, before earning money, it's at first, the first reason for this is helping. It's offering. It's solving a problem. It's to make things easier for some people or for this planet. So if we go a little bit more further in this questioning, if we're aware of this, we as human beings are meant to help, to share to one another, okay? To help part of our, let me say things differently. Helping is part of our humanity. And we are literally giving a part of ourselves for the others. We're giving who we are and what we know to help and share. And so let's go a little further. And this gives us satisfaction, personal satisfaction. And it makes us feel happy to help others and see them happy with it. And so let's get a little further with this. So not only there is satisfaction and contentment and happiness of this exchange of giving and receiving, but behind this is love. Life is a question of love in all areas, at all levels, at every level, even in work and even in business. And yesterday I was coaching this very serious group of top executive senior managers, and I was talking to them about what I'm talking to you, serving and loving and caring. Because don't forget the root of all this. Why are we doing what we're doing? And that will help us not to struggle that much, but getting to the essence, the reason, the root of what we're doing, to give it more meaning and more pleasure, love, and smoothness along the way. So when we help, we share, we offer skills, talents, energy, who we are, and this brings us joy, pleasure. So here's the thing, behind the words and concepts of business, working, well, there is a story of love. There is a love story. And don't get me wrong, I'm not in a fairy tale. I speak to very serious people, real life. But when we consider working with this awareness of love, then we're getting much deeper in this concept. And actually we're doing two things. We're actually honoring ourselves and honoring the other human beings, the other people we're helping. And this is a true act of love, that we listen to the calling inside us of what we are meant for, that we listen to our skills, we listen to the talents we have, we listen to what makes us feel good when we give, what we know about life, whether it whether it is fundamental logical skills, or whether it's our just way of being, like in a team, or sharing who we are in a company. And when we listen to who we are and what we are meant to share to the world, well, it's an act of love and respect for ourselves to give it and to really do the work and offer that to the world. And this is an act of love, of being in our personal power and in our leadership to offer this. And that is when we are in our leadership, in our personal power, in business and in work. It's when we listen to who we are and when we dare offer this to the world. So you see, we can go very deep with this concept. And secondly, it's an act of love for the people we serve, for the others, for our clients, for the world. This is love, honor, respect of giving what we know. So, do you see how far and deep we can go behind just the words business, work, struggle? So, that being said, we can change perspective now when we think about work and business. And we can start looking at this with a much more meaningful way, in a much more profound way. And this changes everything. That means that every morning when you wake up, you know why you're doing this, and you can be happy to offer who you are to the world. We know that our work, our business has its meaning. We help, we solve, we offer, we contribute, and that's the place from which we must operate to find pleasure, joy, and meaning in our everyday working life. So, does that mean that we won't meet any struggle, any problems, any blocks along the way? No, of course not. But when we come from a place of, I know who I am, and this has purpose, this has meaning for me, and I know exactly what I'm doing, well, the energy is much different from I'm just pushing days one day after the other. So it certainly will make it much easier on a daily basis, with much more fun and pleasure when we come from this space where we are aware of what we're doing. And when we have reflected on how profound and deep this, what I'm sharing to you is life-changing. The awareness we have and the energy we put into our work and our business, that will come from a much more aligned place, will do all the difference in our life. So I hope this video will just offer you another perspective so that you can change this way of thinking, way of looking at what you want to do on a daily basis in your work and your business. So if you think this video can help some people around you, please share. Please like this video and leave me any comments if you want. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you feel like it. And if you want to see all the backstage of this, you can follow me on my Instagram account too.